What is benevolent neutrality in armed conflict? Imagine a country that wants to stay out of a war but still wants to help those suffering from it. That's where benevolent neutrality comes into play. It's a way for a state to remain officially neutral while still offering some support to one side. This support isn't military in nature but focuses on humanitarian aid or financial help. Under International Humanitarian Law, or IHL, neutrality is a strict rule. Neutral states must not take part in hostilities, supply weapons, or help one side gain an advantage. They also need to prevent their territory from being used for military purposes by any belligerent. These rules are laid out in the Geneva Conventions and the laws of armed conflict to protect civilians and keep war fair. Benevolent neutrality challenges these rules a bit. It allows a neutral country to give aid like food, medicine, or money to civilians affected by the war. For example, a neutral country might send medical supplies or help rebuild schools without directly supporting the military efforts of one side. This kind of support helps civilians without breaking the rules of neutrality. However, international law is clear that providing military aid or intelligence to one side can make a neutral country lose its status. If a neutral state supplies weapons or helps with military planning, it risks being seen as a party to the conflict. That means losing the protections that neutrality offers under the Geneva Conventions. Practically, benevolent neutrality helps countries balance their legal duties with humanitarian goals. They can help victims of war without becoming involved in the fighting. For instance, a neutral country might send food aid or medical teams to war zones, but they avoid giving weapons or military support. This approach keeps civilians safe and respects the rules of international law. In summary, benevolent neutrality is a careful way for a country to stay neutral while still helping those in need. It involves offering limited non-military support to one side without crossing the line into active participation. Countries practicing this form of neutrality must be very cautious to follow international rules and protect their status as neutral states. It's a delicate balance between doing good and staying within the boundaries of international law.